When you walk into the Elgin, there's a tremendous sense of occasion. Many people feel that going to the opera is a very serious experience, but I like to emphasize that Mozart's opera is more like a modern Broadway musical. It's not enough just to have great singers, but you have to have a spectacular corps de ballet. You need to have wonderful costumes, thrilling sets, wonderful machine events. All of these things work together to create a whole. It's a very rich, very exciting, very fulfilling experience in the theater, and one that really can't be replicated by any other type of drama. The wonderful thing about staging an overture is that it allows us a certain amount of vulgar, lowbrow humor, which I think is extremely suitable for this particular show. This is Constanza. I'm holding hands with Constanza at the moment. This is Blondie. And I don't want to give too much away, but when they are abducted, of course, it's necessary that they are thrown overboard. You know, the overture to Abduction from the Seraglio is quite short, shorter than what you would imagine in a Mozart opera. But it has a very distinctive character. Mozart was recreating the sound of what he thought Persian music would sound like. So while people may be expecting to see a very exotic atmosphere when the curtain goes up, instead we see we're on board a frigate with a gigantic Union Jack in the background, and we meet our two women, their lovers, and we actually see the abduction of the women and one of the male lovers take place. It's an outrageous scenario using a number of extremely tried and true comic situations and comic jokes. And although they may seem predictable, they seem to press the right button every time. The audience instantly realizes what's happening. They're instantly drawn into the fact that it's high comedy. And I'm very, very proud of that opening. You hardly even need your program notes if you're there for the overture. The women who we are concerned with are two European women who have been abducted and taken to the Seraglio to become wives of Turkish men. Pasha Selim is so in love with Constanza. He does not want to force her to be his lover, but this is a 24-hour scenario, like so many Baroque operas. He finally gives her an ultimatum. In 24 hours, she sleeps with him, or he threatens her with limitless torture. Mozart was writing an opera that was absolutely current, incredibly fashionable, incredibly chic, in saying that he was going to create an opera about a Seraglio, about a harem, and set in Persia. His music comes to life, it comes before the eyes in an extraordinary way. We're dealing with an Italian commedia dell'arte scenario that is set in Turkey, it's sung in German, and we have English dialogue. It's an incredible, incredible mix.